welcome to Mental Health. I'm Robbie Stevenson, and this is the year-end review. I've done a lot of really cool things with this, especially, and I've learned a lot, right? Like, before going into this, like, I've never done interviews, I've never edited anything before, and I just keep on picking up skills, and that's what life's about. So, basically, with this, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching. And thank you for the people who haven't watched yet, but you will, because it's just gonna get better. All right. I've talked with lots of awesome people, and I'm just happy that I've been able to stay busy doing this. Because being a recovering drug addict, it was either get busy living or get busy dying, and I don't want to die quite yet. Close, not yet. All right, but first off, I've got to mention some heroes of mine that I've been able to talk to over with this, because it's pretty amazing. And some people weren't even heroes before, but they are now, right? First and foremost, Stu Block. You helped me out. You were my first interview. I've done 2 interviews with you, and when you go back and see that first interview, I'm just a nervous wreck, but the questions are still good, which makes it watchable, I guess, right? So, well, I hope you enjoyed it. So, Stu Block, you're in my heart, and you've helped me a lot through a lot of situations. Whether you know it or not, I don't know. But also, I've got to give it up to Greg Burgess from Allegiant, right? Like, great guy. I really enjoyed talking, just getting to know him a little bit through that interview was great. And then him talking about his friend that took his life during COVID, you know, and lockdowns. It's really sad, but he talked to me about it, and I didn't really know how to feel when it was happening, because, like, first of all, I'm new to interviewing, and then something as serious as that, but it kind of pulls on the heartstrings a bit there, and Greg just seems like an amazing person to talk to. Jason Rouse got me in contact with King of Hell for that interview. It was really good. I'm still kind of squeamish when I was doing that interview, and just because, like, how many times have I said in those first few interviews is kind of sickening, but maybe at the end of this I'll put a little blooper reel together with a whole bunch of I don't know. We'll see. And so King of Hell was really cool. Canadian metal legend, you know, Lips from Anvil, that was really cool for him to just say yes to my little interview. Like, he doesn't have to do any of that, but he did, and I really appreciate that. Lips was really cool to talk to. He can really talk your ear off. I didn't get to, like, all the questions I wanted, but it was a lot of fun. Biggest thing for me was talking to David Gold's mom, because Esther, it was just gripping to talk to her and get her side of the story of what happened and everything, and how David was raised a bit, you know, and how he learned drums, and it was kind of special, and I really look forward to doing more with Esther, talking about David. I've got big plans, and we'll see if I can make them come to, what's the word, tuition? No, not tuition. Something like that. You know what word I'm trying to say there. You know I'm not good with words, unless it's arranging them. All right. Some of the awesome people that I still talk to today a bit, you know? Like Lewis from Anafernian. Yeah, Lewis is a great guy. I still talk to him a bit, and it's pretty awesome. Like, he was the second interview. The first of the interviews in July, once I really got going. So it was just a lot of fun, and a good way to kick off doing it regularly until I got my legs of interviewing. Because now, instead of saying a million times, I'm at like 500,000. Right along with Lewis is Selena. Selena, the drummer of Nemesis. Yeah, that band. Yeah, very cool. I really had a good time talking with her, and I still talk to her a bit. Well, not so much now since I made the comment about the earthquake, but we'll see how that goes, right? I ordered the album, and they gave me they signed the sleeve, which is pretty cool. I really like this album. I'm glad I got it. It came a little bit bent in the mail, but the record's fine, so I can still listen to it, and it's great. I gotta say, Buddy and Tyler from Great Electric Quest, I still talk to them frequently, and they're really cool guys. Best of luck in the future with the record label and everything. I'd like to release a comedy album in the next year. I think that's what I'm gonna really focus on. And for me, it's gonna be the first half jokes, and the second half stories from active addiction. Yeah, but I don't really think I need to make money from stories from active addiction. I don't really think I deserve that. So I will be donating half of it, but we'll see where. Probably St. Vincent's in there for sure. And then some of my favorite moments, right? So my favorite moments, there was a really good one with Kyle Shepard. He's a drummer in BC, and yeah, you'll see it. Check this out. Have you ever been to Windsor, Ontario, around like 2017?
Okay, Windsor is like close to Detroit, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay, I don't think I have. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think I have.
good. Because that means I'm not talking to the same Kyle Shepard that strangled his wife in 2017 in Windsor and then and then wrapped her up in a blanket and left her on a front porch like an Uber
Wow.
Eats driver.
Wow. They must have had some sort of hardcore domestic disturbance there or something.
Yeah, and they weren't even on lockdown back then, you know?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, different Kyle Shepard. Is it the same
Same
spelling?
spelling, same everything.
Hmm.
It came up when I was Google searching you.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
That's a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this Kyle Shepard does not wrap up anyone like a burrito in a blanket after strangling them. Just throwing that out there, people.
Let's get that right. Let's get that clear.
Having Jason Rouse in my living room for the interview, like that was really cool. Like because like as I said, I've looked up to him for a long time, and then like to open for him and do well enough that he like respects me a little bit, you know, if he does respect anyone, you know. But yeah, it was really cool.
I'm doing a workshop at the Y on Wednesdays. You should come down.
The Y, that sounds like I'd have to exercise, so not doing it.
You could just slide down. You don't like exercise? Can you run?
I can. Physically, it's possible. I'm not totally against it. It's just
What
I
happens?
haven't done it in a long time.
What happens when you get attacked?
I mostly just hope they go for the fatty areas.
With a knife?
Yeah.
They cut out one of those grilled cheese sandwiches under your tits?
Yes, that's basically how it would go. Maybe some fat would fall out and I'd be lighter. Who knows?
But you're not, like, you weren't always fat.
No.
You were ripped on meth.
Oh, yeah. Like, I was fat, and then I lost all the weight naturally, working out, going to the gym, eating right.
Oh, you went to the gym?
Yeah, I've done that before.
What year was that?
That was like 18 to 23.
Oh.
And then
After high school?
after high school, yeah. And
Why did you get into athletics after high school?
because I was really fat.
Oh, you were obese?
Oh, yeah,
In
obese.
high school?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like
The whole
380?
time. Whole time. I got to like 250, 260.
That's gross, but not obese.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a shit locker of a guy.
Yeah.
What
But-
did you fuck besides like dog shit and puke? Drifters, hookers?
I didn't get into hookers until later on in life.
Whoa.
Until after I was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
You have
'Cause-
schizophrenia?
Yeah, I told you.
I thought you were a fucking shop teacher.
No. No. Well, why can't a shop teacher have schizophrenia?
Oh yeah, but every time he hits
Okay.
his hand, he yells at 3 different people.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Larry, Jim, Peter.
And I wouldn't want to be so good of friends that I'm around him all the time, but I'm glad I get to still call him a friend. All right. Yeah, and that, as I said, that opening monologue for Greg Burgess, I thought that was really funny, and it was really good. Like writing, anyways. Maybe the delivery could have been better with me not being so nervous, but we're just gonna get better and raising the stakes on mental health. Like the first time I heard Eligian Legion, yeah. I always get that mixed up because I can't read well.
It's my whole career is based on a spelling mistake. So
Awesome. But the first time I heard Legion was it was on Liquid Metal, Sirius XM,
okay, sick.
and it was basically when you were promoting the album, proponent for Sentience.
Oh, dude, you were so close for saying a proponent of sentience. And
Yeah.
of course, the abbreviation for that would be piece of shit. So
Oh,
it's super important to put the F.
yeah. Basically, I heard it. I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I went to an old relic of a store, HMV, and I asked them to order me an Legion CD. But this was in the height of my drug addiction, so I completely forgot about it. And but I guess I told my brother because that Christmas I ended up unwrapping one of the CDs. It was great. It wasn't a proponent for Sentience. It was Elements of the Infinite.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, and I was still very happy. I've been a big fan ever since. And I'd say like I really like that album too, Element of Infinite, because it basically has the coolest sweeping guitar solos I've ever heard. They're so good they actually clean my kitchen. Well, either that or motivate me to do so.
Well, that dude, look at that. See,
Yeah.
and say metal doesn't do anything for anyone.
Yeah. Another great part was the joke I had with Selena from Nemesis.
Okay, that was like a comic relief.
Yeah, exactly, right. It's I'm almost surprised at your album title, you know, because it's not like Serbia to be like the war is on, you know. Let's...
So you did your research.
What?
Okay.
What? Just because like the surrounding countries don't like you and you don't like them and stuff. But yeah. This isn't war health. This is mental health. So we'll talk about music.
Yes.
Okay. You know the thing I really like though. It felt really good having like Stu Block say those really nice things about me at the beginning of the interview. You know. Well, I just have some questions for you. And
all right, man.
That's
hey,
what
I just want to say
interviews are.
also before we start, I want to say, hey, man, your journey is one that reason I'm on here, man, is because we've been going back and forth for a few years now, occasionally, and you know, I know your story. You've been through a lot, man, and you got a warrior spirit, man, and you're a good testament to. You know, not everything is going to be a that silver lining isn't always going to be perfect when you're recovering, and there's going to be those dark times that you got to go through, man. But you're telling me about them and you're getting through them. And I think this is a great avenue for you too, man. I think this is awesome. So I'm glad to be part of it. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, dude. That means the world coming from you.
No worries.
When it comes down to it, like, I couldn't do any of this if I was still in active addiction doing drugs every day, you know? I wouldn't be able to do like anything and be good at it, and I'd probably be dead, you know? So remember, like, this is for all the kids out there and anyone in active addiction, you know, life gets better, and feeling emotions is actually good, and whether you think so or not, that's metal! This is the perfect analogy for mental health. All right? Boom, I fall. And then like the jogger comes up. Oh, that happened. That happened right in front of me. Do I have to care? Looks around. Do I have to care? Oh, there's no one around. Okay, I'll just keep going.